got another one. Ha. Man, y'all boys ain't ready for this, man. I'm still grinding, I'm still hungry, hungrier than ever. I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not.
Today, from TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida, it's week 3 of the
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Tennessee offense, and you see Ryan Tannehill leading them out.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
Tannehill to throw on the first play. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Tannehill to the air to start out. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 24 carries, a trip to the end zone to go along with 118 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
On second down, here's Henry. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. This defense for the Jags, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Taken in at the 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. Second down at 5. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and 1, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Tannehill. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal.
And he's going to get this down near the 25.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. A shotgun snap for Tannehill.
It's complete, Burks.
And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
First carry of the game for Hassan Haskins.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And it's a Titans touchdown. Zach Pascal, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Titans are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And I think if you're handing out hardware through 2 weeks of the season, he might be your MVP. Already 7 touchdown passes in just 2 games. As we do know, though, in real life, they don't hand you out anything this early. A lot of games left to get through between now and the playoffs.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 19 carries,
63 yards, and a touchdown.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Now a dump off here complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Amani Hooker. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Tannehill now on the option left. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And it's caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Instead of a 3rd-and-1 run, they go pass, and they get 12 yards out of it.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Henry will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. They come up with exactly 1 minute to go in this first quarter. On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And Ingram holds it in. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The Jaguars at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Lawrence.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Looking for Woods again, and he finds him.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Henry running right.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Tannehill. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
That's Foley Fatukasi who got in there and finished off the play.
3rd and long. It's Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Jeffrey Simmons. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now Lawrence on 3rd and long. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He targets Ingram for another grab. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. They go play action with Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Lawrence. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told.
And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Henry up the middle. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. 3rd and 2, Tannehill. And Pascal's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's Tannehill. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Well, they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Jones has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-17. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this. But you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Tannehill. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Trevor Lawrence, helmet on, ready to go as he brings out this offense. And he's got to be wondering what happened in that first half. 3 interceptions, very uncharacteristic.
And even the great ones go through phases like this, like what we just saw. And most of them, they have such a mental capacity to throw it out and essentially start over. I think that's where he's headed now.
He's got his opportunity to throw it out. Let's see how he does. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Caught by Jones. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Gets past one man. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Tannehill. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tannehill.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he gets it down to the 32.
45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Tannehill now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime, Minks, had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Lawrence will throw. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. Now Lawrence to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Lawrence going to keep this himself. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. Back to throw. Lawrence. Open man right side is Ingram. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Etienne up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point safely through. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Yeah, get a little closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down, they go again with Henry. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 61 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Henry. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Again to Henry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And this offense on 3rd down today, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Haskins now on 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. 2nd down, and they go back to Haskins. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. To throw is Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And his kick is right there. It's good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. On 1st down, Lawrence. And he gets this one to Ridley, complete.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. Lawrence over the middle. He's got his tight end Ingram. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave them with some options here on 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and making sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. Now Lawrence. And that is caught. It's Ridley. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. Up the middle they go. Corbin. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry. Here's a give to ETN. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down. Now Lawrence. He finds Bateman over the middle. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. ETN will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So now Tannehill and the Titans down by 7, 2:16 to play. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Tannehill throws this one right side to Pascal. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Tannehill to throw. And that is incomplete. They'll run for it with Henry. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the 1st with a very effective stiff arm. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Throwing Tannehill.
He finds his man, complete. That's Phillips. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here's Tannehill.
Right side complete. That's Woods.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Tannehill.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Now the try here for the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. It's caught by Hooper. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a camera on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for Jacksonville, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3.
And they'll be on the road next week as they travel to Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,